not much worse than learning you've been a victim of identity theft. Here now, sponsoring our segment from the University of Illinois Community Credit Union, we have Sherry Shannon and Liz Welch back. So welcome back, ladies.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay, so the beginning of the year, kind of the season, this is a good time to kind of think about how we can avoid being a victim of fraud. So you've got some great tips for us today.
We do, and one thing I want to share, just came across this interesting statistic, not a good one. The Federal Trade Commission has reported that over $10 billion in fraud that was reported by consumers last year in 2023.
That's a lot of money.
It's the most ever. Up $1 billion from 2022. It's scary.
It is. So what we need to learn how to protect ourselves so that we aren't one of those contributing to the billions of dollars being lost and stolen. So how do our friends at the U of I Community Credit Union help its members and community stay safe?
Well, we have lots of resources out there on our website as well of things that you can do. But today we're going to talk about some different tips that you can do to try to avoid them yourself.
Okay, very good. Let's start with our very first tip, which is never give out personal information, including those passwords, whether that be over the phone or via text or email.
Correct.
Absolutely. And, you know, scammers are getting really, really good at disguising themselves to be a legitimate person, whether it's your banking institution or a business that you do business with all the time, right? And so they call you and they start talking to you and they're trying to gain your trust. And they get that information from consumers. So it's never, ever give any information over the phone to somebody you don't know for sure. Your banking institution will never, ever ask for your account number, your social security number, your PIN or passwords. So never give that information out.
Yeah, and with all of the artificial intelligence out there now, it's getting kind of very scary.
Very.
So
It
just
is.
stuff to be alert about. Okay, up next you say, check all bank and credit card statements to ensure all transactions are legitimate. I am guilty of not doing that. I just kind of assume it's all accurate.
Yep. Making sure you're checking those on a regular basis.
Especially when you share a credit card with your children.
Yep. That could be a whole different story.
Yes, that is. What if you do notice something, though, that pops up that's alarming? They're like, oh, I don't remember making that purchase.
You need to call your financial institution right away.
Okay.
Start there.
Is there a difference between when you run something as credit versus debit, like one is more protected than the other? I think I've heard that before. Or is that not true?
I think it has more to do with the fees on the back end. So,
okay. So just something to be aware of.
Be aware of. Now, I will say, bringing that up, Heather, when you are purchasing things online, I always recommend to consumers use a credit card or a prepaid debit card, something that's not tied to your checking account. And the reason is because if you have fraud on that checking account, now they have access to your liquid funds, and it's harder to get that back, right? So with a credit card or a prepaid debit card, it's a little bit safer.
Yeah, okay, good tip there. All right, up next, our next tip here, do not click on links in email or text messages. Instead, open a web browser and type in that address yourself. Why not just click it?
Because you don't know who that came from. And I get them all the time from Amazon. They're not Amazon.
Yes.
And because then I can go into my Amazon app and actually see what's going on, right? So don't click the links. Go out, open your browser, and type in the name of the company, or reach out to them, even if it's your financial institution. Maybe your financial institution sent you a text. Call them. Don't click any links, because it could be fraud. It could be a way to access all your personal information on your phone, your tablet, your desktop, laptop, whatever.
Yeah, good tips. Okay, coming up in March here, do we have anything fun happening at the credit union?
We have our webinar coming up in March.
What is it? What's this one about?
Year we're gonna, or this year.
This quarter?
This quarter, we're gonna talk about fraud awareness.
Okay.
We're also going to talk a little bit about debt and youth and money.
Okay, those are all things that I feel like I need to be learning about with my teenagers at home. But these are great tips, and if people want to learn more, if they're watching us, they can bank with you all.
That's right.
correct.
At the community credit union, if I've learned anything from our times together. And there's a look at the website where they can also learn more, which we will post at our website after today's show. Ladies, thank you so much. Great tips.
Thank you.
ciLiving.tv, we do appreciate the U of I Community Credit Union for sponsoring our segment today.